Trump is upsetty spaghetti.
The House just passed the Iran War Powers Resolution that would halt
216 to 199. 6 Republicans voted against Trump.
U.S. military action against Iran. 4 Republicans joined with Democrats to pass the resolution.
Even if all 15 of these voters voted nay, wouldn't have changed anything.
It now goes up over to the Senate. If it gets to the president's desk, he's expected to veto it.
Be sure to like and...
They are fuming.
Passed a War Powers Resolution to end the war in Iran. The final vote.
They have a letter.
Bid. The vote would mean the president would have to seek out congressional approval. The House just passed a War Powers Resolution to end the war in Iran. The final vote, 215-208, with 4 Republicans breaking rank, including...
Wait, are these... Oh, whoa! He got fucked twice!
Thomas Massie, who just lost his re-election bid. The vote would mean the president would have to seek out congressional approval for any future military action. The bill now is going to be voted on in the Senate, so we'll see what happens there. Even if it does pass out of the Senate, Trump will just veto it, so it's more symbolic. In other news, someone might have to clean...
They can just reinitiate the vote. The president can only veto it once.
Up his cave because someone's coming over for dinner. Fox 4 Republicans breaking rank, including Thomas Massie.
In the country right now.
Is it the gay Ayatollah?
He's involved, absolutely.
4 Republicans betrayed the party.
Really?
Yeah, I think they have.
Oh, here come the...
I don't know what the rest of this is about. Okay, this is just other fucking bullshit from Fox News. This shit is fucking... Trump's gonna be so
joining
mad.
Democrats to pass a resolution limiting President Trump's war powers.
Every Republican has betrayed the country. True.
On this vote, the yeas are 215 and the nays are 208. The concurrent resolution is adopted.
For the first time since the war began, House lawmakers, including members of the president's own party, coming together on this measure, directing Trump to either withdraw forces from Iran or get approval from Congress. It's largely symbolic and faces an uphill battle in the Senate, but it's a clear sign of the growing fractures within the GOP over Trump's handling of this war. To no surprise.
Yeah, I'm shocked. In a meaningless vote. Oh, here's yesterday in a meaningless vote, the House voted 4 bad Republicans and all the Democrats to limit my war powers. Wow, what a fucking statement to limit my war powers. Right in the middle of my final negotiations to end the war with the Islamic Republic of Iran. The 4 Republicans as a whole, their story, their grandstanders, they should be ashamed of themselves. MAGA, President
denouncing the
DJT.
resolution, calling the vote meaningless, and saying the 4 Republicans who joined to pass it are just grandstanders. It comes as we're getting another purported statement also from Iran's new leader, but not directly from him, rather read during a broadcast on Iranian state TV. Also developing overnight, the newly brokered ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon. It's on shaky ground. The IDF and Hezbollah...
Yeah, because on God, he really does want to desperately to be a dictator. Yeah, he does.
Still trading fire. Now
yeah, because Israel opened up fire again on Hezbollah.
Hezbollah is rejecting the deal, calling the negotiations a farce. Now, there's major questions over whether the ceasefire that never really took hold will actually prevail this time. If it does, it could remove the key obstacle in the bid for peace between the U.S. and Iran. Let's talk about that with our Stephen Portnoy. So we know the...
Yeah, I don't know. Israel's fucking over everybody in the world over their hatred of Muslims. Oh, even the anti-weaponization bill is not getting passed. Jesus, man. His measure failed in a 50 to 49 vote. Jesus. It failed in 84 to 15 while garnering support from 12 Republicans. Man, it does not look good for Trump. This was really funny, by the way. I saw this today.
How do you define ceasefire?
This is after Trump wasn't seen for like 8 fucking days, by the way.
Pretty much the way it is. It's a different part of the world. You know, I'd say in that part of the world, ceasefires when you're shooting in a more moderate manner.
I can't believe that 4 people that I endorsed opposition of would vote against me. This is terrible. I can't believe that everyone wouldn't be loyal to me and won't ride my dick. True.
The measure is largely symbolic, but what does this, what do these 4 Republicans joining Democrats
reach the president's day?
Thomas Massie, yep, obviously. Tom Barrett, Brian Fitzpatrick, Warren Davidson voted against it.
Because it was drafted as a concurrent resolution, which wouldn't go to the president anyway. As for further action in the Senate, it's not clear whether this House-passed measure could be brought up for a vote in the Senate unless the majority leader puts it on the floor. The Senate has already advanced its own resolution, a slightly different one that is aimed at getting on the president's desk, but the timing of a final vote on that is still up in the air. And
God, he is losing on all fucking fronts, man. The fund, which critics say will allow Trump to use taxpayer dollars to compensate his political allies, have already been put on hold by the White House and Justice Department. But on Wednesday, Trump decided to say whether the fund has actually been terminated, telling reporters, "I love it. I think it's so important." Tom Tillis, who opposed Schumer's motion, told reporters that he would not support passage of ICE funding bill without a Republican amendment to vote to codify Acting Attorney General Todd Blanchard's congressional testimony that the administration was abandoning the fund. Why not use this moment to codify that? Otherwise, you're exposing every one of our members who are in an election cycle to having to deal with this between Friday and Election Day, which makes no sense for something that DOJ says that they're not moving forward on. Tillis later offered his own amendment to reallocate Trump's fund resources to fraud enforcement. It failed an 84-15 vote while garnering support from 12 Republicans. Republican Senator Bill Cassidy proposed his own amendment to end the fund. Also joined Democratic Senator Cory Booker in a amicus brief using U.S. District Judge Leon Brinkema to maintain the block on Trump's fund that she imposed last week. Oh, man, our country is on strings. Thin strings. Thin, very, very thin strings. And we better pray that it doesn't all come crumbling down on us, because I'm getting the feeling that we're getting pretty close to that point, especially if more federal workers get cut off. No, I mean, Trump, just nothing's going well for him right now.
Even if it were to pass the Senate, pass the House, and wind up on the president's desk, he'd surely veto it. And there's not 2/3 support in both houses to override that. Last night on social...
I don't know, man. After a veto, that might piss people off enough. Obviously, it's going to veto, but like maybe polling's looking so bad for Republicans, man. It's got to be looking so bad for Republicans to break with the president. I can't imagine polling looking good for Republicans. What do you have to say, MS, now?
New York, I'm Chris Hayes. As the midterms come into view, particularly after last night's contests in a number of states, basically every...
Why do I still get ads for Iowa when I've been living in Minnesota for like almost a year now? Or not almost a year, but like 4 months.
I mean, just today, they're fighting to make it so they don't have to give back the tariff money, right? Remember the tariffs? Thought we were over that? No. Meanwhile, the war in Iran is ongoing, and despite claims of a so-called ceasefire, there are strikes basically every day. There's lots of firing happening between the two parties. The Strait of Hormuz, of course, remains under Iranian control. As a result, gas prices remain high, about 50% over where they were when we started this, and a real risk in the next few weeks they could spike up even higher. We're going to talk about that later in the program.
Yeah. Like you said, every single day we're seeing more shit. It just doesn't stop. And him saying, well, ceasefires are like when the shooting dies down and there's less shooting and... Oh my God. Hold on. I am trying to find... There was a poll done recently and I gotta scroll through it. Yeah, here it is. The economy was better under Biden or Trump. Oh my God. Nothing's going well for him, and fuck every single person who said Biden was better, even though they voted for Trump. My God. Oh, did you guys see Hunter Biden's Twitter account? I know I'm kind of molding this segment into this, but I think this shit's funny.
Suggested, maybe joking, I don't know, that he could run for president in 2028. How would he do, Hunter Biden, in a 2028 Democratic primary?
Well, you would think that, past has something to do with winning an election, and I would say his past is not the greatest. Where's Hunter? Right? Remember my Where's Hunter? It became the #1 shirt anywhere in the world for about 3 weeks. I'm not going to say bad. I'm sure, hey, if the guy from Maine can do well, I guess Hunter could do well too, because the guy from Maine is a basket case. And
oh dear God! Wow, the fucking irony. Yeah. Meanwhile, Trump's here, child rapist. Dude, Hunter Biden's Twitter's been so funny recently, man. He's been so on the ball. Where I'm Hunter Biden, you've never actually heard from me, dude. In like a couple weeks, man, this motherfucker's mastered. Do I look like a part of the elite oligarch class? This was taken by a Super 8 motel off I-95, by the way. Dude, he's so funny. I mean, man. Hunter Biden finally acknowledged Joe as the big guy in the $5 million China deal. No, I did that all by myself. Where is... He fucking criticized somebody for fucking editing a crack pipe on him improperly. And the fucking dude changed the edit. Here you go, welcome to the fleet. I am truly humbled and honored. I don't know what to say except for I hope that blend is CBD and not THC, or we're all in for some serious trouble. Dude, this guy is so fucking funny, man. Where? Ah, here it is. Here it is. Hunter Biden 2028. Let's smoke the competition. I know this may sound petty, but I can't stand it when people Photoshop me with a meth pipe in my mouth. A crack pipe doesn't have that little bowl at the end. This is why you can't trust AI. Please make the appropriate edit. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Got you, Hunter. Can't believe these bigs are making you seem like a meth addict. See, so much more realistic. Dude, this guy is so fucking funny, man. I'm so incredibly proud of you, Hunter. Keep the great fight. You're so hilarious, like Joe, who we all miss, and Jelly too. Thanks. Dude, he's mastered this app in like a month. Please stop with the Epstein files. You sound dumb. He was your guy. He supported your party. Trump had nothing to do with him. Now who's smoking crack? Dude, he's so fucking funny, man. Wait, did he just say checkered past? I'm 26 felonies and 6 bankruptcies and an Epstein bromance short of his checkered past. Dude, I don't know, man. If Hunter Biden ran, it would be so funny. It'd be so funny. Dude, imagine Hunter Biden running as a progressive in 2028. Oh my God, Candace Owens and Hunter Biden did an interview together?
A jury found Hunter Biden guilty of 3 felony gun charges.
I said I abide by the jury decision. I will do that, and I will not pardon him.
Oopsies. He lied. He pardoned a crackhead. Hunter Biden. Welcome to the Candace Owens Show.
God, man!
You call me a crackhead many times, and the truth of the matter is, I was a crackhead. The quote-unquote laptop, which, by the way, is you know what the laptop proved?
That you were a crackhead.
There you go. My marriage fell apart, and it just started a really, really dark cycle. My brother called me and said, this has got to stop. And it forced me into a choice. And the choice was, do I get out of bed and live, or do I die?
DC is corrupt. Politics is corrupt.
But something's changed, Candace. It's not left or right. The DC elite of the left.
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's so funny. That's a nice little tail end that Trump is doing so poorly, and even Hunter Biden is doing better than him, man. It makes me chuckle.